What's up guys, this is Grease Gamer and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the recommended first 3 idea groups in EU4 game. Choosing national ideas is probably one of the most difficult choices in a EU4 game, since there are 18 different groups in the game. It is nonetheless very important to set up the right tone for the game, as unlocking all ideas in each idea group costs 2,800 power points. It will be a huge waste if you pick the suboptimal idea groups. So why do we focus on the first 3 ideas? First, these 3 ideas span from the starting of the campaign 1444 to about 1550, so the first 100 years of a normal campaign. This is probably the most frequent played periods in all campaigns, either to finish achievements or because it's getting boring in the mid to late game. Also, all strategy games are snowballing at its core, so picking them right can give you a jump start. Second, we unlock the first 3 ideas at administrative technology level 5, 7, and 10, which happen in a short period of time, about 65 years. After that, the 4th and 5th ideas are unlocked at administrative technology level 14 and 18, which takes about 100 years after unlocking the 3rd idea at level 10. Third, one national idea is unlocked after you unlock 3 ideas. This means you could unlock all national ideas plus the national ambition if you unlock all the ideas in the first 3 idea groups. National ideas and ambitions typically give huge bonuses, so why not unlock them as soon as possible? When it comes to which ideas to pick, 100% correct answer is it depends. But what I want to show you today is some principles that apply to basically every game. Principle number 1. Do not pick military ideas in the first 3 idea groups. Because military technology are much more important than military ideas, particularly in the early game. Each level of military technology differences increase the damage you do to enemy in combat by about 20 to 30%. And unlocking all ideas in the military idea group costs 2,800 military points, which can make your military technology behind by 2 or 3 levels, making a huge disadvantage in early game expansion. Principle number 2. Pick administrative idea. First, the 25% coring cost not only saves administrative points, but also saves times in coring them, making it easier and faster to manage overextension and allow much effective expansion before the age of absolutism arrives. Second, the government capacity introduced in version 1.30 almost surely will become the bottleneck for expansion before 1610, as the only way to gain governing capacitance besides this bonus and government reform is through technology. The government reform is a tier 6 reform, and most likely will not be available by then. This is why the 25% governing capacitance modifier can be a huge saver. Finally, all the bonuses you receive for mercenaries due to the administrative idea are not bad starting in the mid-game. Now, what other ideas should we choose besides the administrative idea? Principle number 3. Pick one from religions or humanist. This helps the unrest problems in the early mid-game, dealing with religion reformation, and also complete one of the age goals during the Age of Reformation. The next question is, which one should we choose? For most Catholic and Muslim countries, religions is a better choice. This is because you can claim the Defender of Faith, and also control holy cities to gain buffs for missionaries and missionary strands for these 2 religions, making it much more effective to spread religion and attain high religion unity. The only exception is countries with national ideas with high tolerance for heathens, such as Ottoman and Mali. It's very easy to achieve positive tolerance with humanist, and can also launch the humanist and attack idea groups later to enjoy the total minus 15 years of separatism and minus 3 national unrest. For Eastern countries in the game, such as in China, India, Indochina, humanist idea group serves better. These countries cannot claim Defender of Faith and does not have the Holy City bonus. Moreover, these countries typically benefit or tolerate a moderate amount of religion non-uniformity. Confucianism countries have the concept of harmony, and Indian countries typically have high tolerance for hedons. So far, we talk about the administrative idea and one out of religions or humanist. Which one of the two ideas should we pick first? For countries choosing religions idea groups, it's better to unlock religions before administrative, mostly because the CB gained from religions idea group against neighboring hedons and heretics is the last idea in the religions group, whereas the minus 25% coring cost is the second group in administrative. So having religions before administrative can give you a seamless combo of having a very good and strong CB and also the low coring cost for fast expansion. For countries choosing humanist idea groups, which one to unlock first doesn't really matter too much and depends heavily on the individual situations. For countries with national unrest you need to deal with at the start of the game, such as Ming, picking humanist first is a good idea. For countries where you want to begin conquer the land from day one, such as Ottoman, having administrative idea before humanist can give you more benefits. Okay, for the last one out of the first three ideas, you want to pick a diplomatic one. And here is our principle number 4. Pick one from exploration, diplomatic, or influence. If you want to colonize, such as playing Portugal, Castile, Japan, or Southeast Asia, you would need exploration. And normally you only need exploration idea for colonization in a typical game, since you can colonize in more colonies than the number of colonists you have by recalling colonists and sending them to a new land. So you can sustain 3 colonies simultaneously, even with only 1 colonist in mid-game. Influence used to be, in my own opinion, the strongest idea and the must pick in all EU4 game until recently, because the minus 20% aggressive expansion originally in the influence now moves to espionage. Still, influence is a very decent idea, mostly because the minus 25% diplomatic annexation cost. When combining with influence administrative policy, which gives another 20% discount, the total minus 45% can save you thousands of diplomatic points and decades of time in annexing vassals. The other buffs you get from influence ideas, such as diplomatic relations and diplomatic reputations, are also pretty decent. So if you know you need to annex vassals in a game, such as playing Austria or France, where you need to annex vassals or personal unions, or playing Russia or Ottoman, to release Lithuania to use its reconquer CB against Commonwealths, influence idea worth its place. Otherwise, if you don't colonize and do not expect to annex large vassals in the game, diplomatic ideas is for you. The 2 additional diplomats in the early game helps both constructing spy network and also improve relationship with neighboring countries to alleviate your aggressive expansion. It's worthwhile to mention the plus 25% improved relation buffs not only helps improve relations actively, it also helps your aggressive expansion to decay faster passively. So a 25% faster decaying almost serves as minus 20% aggressive expansion, as long as you do not conquer too many lands in a single war. So that's the first 3 idea groups recommendation in most EU4 games. Do not pick military ideas. Pick administrative. Pick one from religion or humanist, depending on whether your country is Catholic or Muslim or other religions. Finally, pick one from exploration, influence, or diplomatic, depending on whether you colonize, annex large vassals, or neither of the two. I hope this video helps you understand the benefit of each idea group and set you a very strong start for your game. If you enjoy videos like this, please subscribe my channel, Grease Gamer. I will make more videos like this to explain the game mechanism in depth. Until then, enjoy your game in EU4.